3.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monte Carlo here in Monaco. I'm Kevin Karstein, and with me is Kenny Charter and Robin Gainer. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Good afternoon, everyone. And I hope you are all doing great on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. We are doing awesome out here. The weather is wonderful, and we are about to start one of the most special races of the season on what is known to be the most difficult track to overtake this whole season, the Monaco Street Circuit that you're seeing here on the screen. The shortest layout of the whole season, about 3.34 kilometers long. Sector 1, that is the fastest of the three. Then from the casino to all the way down, also a fairly technical sector involving the longest straight of the track, the tunnel straight, and the final sector with the DRS detection zone at the end for the pit straight, that is the only DRS zone of the track. Strategy-wise, we're expecting one stops in pretty much all the flavors that could come with it. Likely a hard tire stint somewhere at the beginning or at the end. Very likely we're gonna see undercuts with starts on softs or mediums, regardless of the position. The expected lap time around 112, low 112 for softs. We're expecting potentially to beat the lap record from 2024, 112.6 from Rory Keisner. And now to the grid. Leijao with a penalty following a technical incident in Q3, was it?
Q2.
Yeah. So they took a 10 spot penalty. Lucas Koopman will start from the pit lane right behind him after his crash in Q1. Now on the grid, we're gonna have a surprising last row with Quarter Kevo alongside Samfact. 17 and 18 on the 9th row. Ahead of them, two drivers who have had fairly different destinies this season. Afonso Cashinho, the only driver on the grid without any points scored this season yet. Mishima Adonner, on the other hand, 6 out of 7 times in Q3, but this time it didn't work well for Alpine. Verhagen will start 14th, Lucas Wright 13th. Struggling a little bit more this season than they were last season in qualifying. Sarah Springfield starting from P11, and George Constantaras from P10. Narrowly missed Q3 and had the best of the Q2 eliminated times. Michael Zwart, he entered Q3 with the last time to pass through, and he also set the worst time in Q3. Unfortunately, will start P9, right behind both Audis, who showed pretty interesting pace but failed to set the perfect lap in Q3. They will start P7 and P8. Julian Condra will start P6, his third consecutive Q3 for the Alpine rookie, which is fairly impressive on a car that is not dominating at all. Wesley van der Steen, P5. It's actually his first Q3 since Japan. Riley Swanson for Ferrari will start from P4.
His highest starting position of the season.
Yeah, best starting position of the season. First Q3 since Saudi. Looking forward to score more points He only has 7 this season so far. Josh Nathaniel on the podium on the grid. Second time this season after Suzuka. And it's worth noting that he made it to Q3 every single race except Montreal last week. Eetu Väisänen on first row, P2. One of the best qualifiers from 2025. Still is one of the best qualifiers of 2026. Only missed Q3 a single time in Bahrain. As in that, it's his 5th top 4 on the grid in 8 races. The pole man, Jason Roy, with his 2nd pole position of the season after Shanghai. 4th time on the first row after Bahrain and Saudi, where he started P2.
Going to the grid finally, we see the cars on the grid. Jason Roy ready in his car, of course. And talk about Philippe Verhaeren here. Philippe Verhaeren looking ready for the main race
Trying
event.
to stretch his wrists.
Yep.
It's important to have good wrist stretching. There are a lot of curves around this place.
And it's going to be hard for the drivers, but let's see. As now we get ready for the 5 red lights. How long are they going to hold those? Is the question.
Not for that long. We're already racing in Monaco, and Jason Roy, Eetu Väisänen on the first row, looking to take the best possible start. Turn 1 is critical here, as it's so difficult to overtake. And Jason Roy retains first place. Oh, there's a crash behind. I believe Richard Hicks is involved. And oh, that was a lockup, and he blocked everyone.
And yeah, that's the safety car at least.
Or
no,
incident.
that's-
It's been a while since it's last happened.
There is
And
no red
unfortunately,
flags.
Richard Hicks
Yeah, but still the
was
race
on
is
hard
going on.
tires. And
And-
those hard
ooh,
tires,
yeah.
when they are not warm around this place, they just provide no grip at all. And Richard Hicks was just trapped by.
So the race is still
black
going on,
grip.
but now Hicks has a lot of damage and everyone will stick behind him.
Oh my goodness. The front wing is completely damaged. I don't even know how he managed to restart this soon. But this created a gap between Zwart and the rest of the field. And Hicks is now just so slow. Is he even going to finish the race? I believe he can get away with...
And no,
with it
he's
by
retiring.
just-
He's retiring. Yeah, he's giving his places up. Yeah, this is his race over. He's giving up the places, you can see. He's trying to get out of the way.
he's
Yes.
very likely just heading to the pit lane.
This is an early DNF.
Yeah, but what can we do? This is Monaco. This is the rookie, of course, of the 2025 season. He's giving
Yeah,
places
and
away.
And it's just like Monaco, one mistake and you're in a wall. There's no like gravel traps that can hold you back from DNF.
Oh my goodness, Aiken almost collided with him.
And Hicks is pitting.
Race
No,
control
he's
is
actually
enabled.
just
Enabled
pitting.
DRS. Yeah, he's pitting. But is he pitting to retire the car, or is he pitting to change the front wing? This is the question. In any case,
And no,
his
they are
race will be
just-
No,
over.
they're still going.
They're still going. They're gonna be able to change the front wing and letting him continue if there is no other damage.
And mediums going on for the car. So they are still continuing on. They believe there is a safety car or something
I
coming.
don't even know why they changed the tires. Honestly, they were new hards. They could have kept
And
them.
now into lap 2 we have Jason Roy leading by 1 second on Eetu Väisänen, the 2 championship protagonist of course this season.
And you know what? Julian Condra managed to reduce the gap from 4 to 2 seconds behind Michael Zwart. Michael Zwart, who himself is of course blocked ahead of him. Josh Nathaniel actually conceded a couple seconds behind Roy and Väisänen, 2 of the championship contenders who are now running away. Eetu Väisänen currently championship leader, 6 points ahead of Eren Eigen, who is currently P13. So obviously,
But
the
this track,
situation is really good for him.
yeah, this track actually suits Ferrari
Watch
the
out
best
with Väisänen
because
trying to attack here.
yeah, but this track suits for Ferrari because this is not the track that requires top speed. Like they are missing top speed. They are missing DRS efficiency and top speed. So this is not the track that demands it.
They will struggle to overtake here, of course, but do they need to overtake when they are P25? I believe they can be satisfied with this. This being said, Weissland is in an ideal undercut position if he can pit very early for hard tires. I'm actually surprised to only see Verhaeren starting on softs, because I'm pretty sure that softs could have held up quite a long time here. But the track is warmer than we expected yesterday. Forecasts were telling 18 to 19 degrees today air temperature and about 13.5 on the track. It's around 40, so it tells how much warmer it is compared to what it was forecast.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. Lap 3 has just started and Nathaniel is keeping the 1.5 second gap. It was 1.8 last lap around, but now it's 1.5 again. Now it's 1.8, so Van der Steen is trying something to get past this McLaren or P3.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to pass.
Try to overtake people, because the strategy-wise is just preferring undercuts. That's it. There's not much variety that you can risk.
Overtaking here is
there could
impossible
be one that would
anyways.
be pushing the hard tires very far and pitting for softs and trying to overtake cars with new softs against Warren Hards, for example.
Yeah,
This
but
could
you
be
only have
possible.
like 2, or let's just say 3 spots where you could overtake. One is the start and finish line, the second will be the tunnel, and the third after the tunnel chicane. Those are the 3 spots where you could try for an overtake.
To be honest, on the uphill after turn 1, right into turn 2, it's possible to overtake on traction, but it's really difficult.
Turn
Yeah,
4.
it matters who has the better traction, but it's more focused on power too.
Yeah, but the strategies here today, only one car starting on the soft tire, and that's Philip Verhaeren. Everyone else on mediums and hards. So what is Red Bull with Philip Verhaeren doing? What is Red Bull choosing to do?
The only thing that could shake up the field would be a safety car or a red flag.
The Higgs crash definitely did shake up the grid already, as there is a lot of gaps now between in 3 laps.
And Lucas Wright
is
managing to
making moves.
overtake Robin Keisler. What is happening for the German driver? And Keisler is actually retaliating. Wow!
They're
down
going
here,
through the casino corner, but not...
What?
Casino
What is going
Square
on?
and Lucas Wright gets the place. So Lucas Wright is now up to 9th and gets to push to Springfield. But Aston Martin
And
has a
if-
good chassis. Has a good chassis,
What if
so
Monaco? What if Monaco was not the impossible to race track that we all thought it could be? Lucas Wright showing all his race,
experience.
all his racecraft here, able to overtake in one of the least expected spots.
We'll be seeing people on hards struggling to keep people on the mediums behind now.
yeah, they are. Jos Gonzalez is creating a big train behind him now.
And is being attacked by Maradona.
Seems
And
like
unfortunately
for
on
now
soft.
the hards aren't the quickest tires around Monaco.
Yeah, but let's see and wait what happens, because a lap time here is 1:15, so that means we will get to lap cars soon enough if this continues on like this. There will be lap cars.
Condra still managing to keep up the good pace even though he's on hards, but this could change.
And Jason Roy has
over the
pushed
time.
away. Jason Roy has pushed away Väisänen, has been catched by Nathaniel, and Nathaniel has pushed away from Van der Steen. So is Väisänen now just dropping back to give him a little bit of a breathing room?
Oh yeah, and we already see Swart complaining about Van der Steen not going that quick.
Asking explicitly if Van der Steen can drive any faster.
Yeah, but they can't swap the cars around because a Ferrari is between.
And he answered a
them.
call with now a 15.3 lap from Van der Steen, which is faster than Swenson behind. Roy, Vassinen, Nathaniel, Anderstein, Swanson. This is the top 5 at the moment.
And there is a yellow flag.
there's a yellow
Something
flag
has
that's been
happened
waved.
somewhere. Where is it? It's Nathaniel making a mistake on the...
Oh, Josh Nathaniel
Oh no, he
locked
parked
up.
there.
And let's see Joshua Nathaniel's on shot now. What happened with him? And he just locked up the left
Oh,
tire,
wow.
front
He
left.
almost spun out.
Yep, the front
He
left he
almost
locked up.
spun back into the track.
And now he needs to wait until he can rejoin the track, but it's gonna take a long time for him.
Yeah, especially
indeed.
with the field being so close together.
He needs to let past half of the grid, or entire grid actually, because he was in the top 3. Now Van der Steen is in the top 3, and it's a Ferrari 2 and 4.
It's back to P19. This is a disaster.
Yeah, this is not a weekend for the McLarens.
And-
Although Nathaniel showed good pace on Q3.
And we get the
Meanwhile,
good
we
shot.
see Michael Swart trying to catch up Riley Swanson.
Yeah, we could see the good shot from his POV of the driving.
Really have the better traction out of the corner.
And no, it doesn't seem to be happening. But they're not using much ERS. They are just... They're being
Just
careful.
playing it safe for now.
Yeah, we are on lap 8. So... How long will the
Yeah, the
tires
race-
last? Is the main
The
question.
race is still early on and everything can happen.
But a good shot from his POV to see how well he manages the car. Might be his final year in Mercedes, like he said in the interviews today. Might be his final year in the sport. Mike Swart is trying everything to get past. He's showing himself to Riley Swanson.
Yeah, he's really at his tail. But we'll see how this will compare to the hard runners in the back, because they can catch up if both are fighting for too long.
And about the message that Michael Schwartz said earlier, like lap 4, about can Van der Steen drive faster. Now it seems like Van der Steen is
He
driving
did it.
faster, and Mike Swart is stuck behind Riley Swanson now for the time being. Or
Indeed, he
Mike
has
Swart
put
is now
some-
slowing down a little bit to cool his tires down.
Yeah, they want to make the medium tires last as long as they can. Since it's a long race with 78 laps.
Lap 10 out
Meanwhile-
of 78. Meanwhile we
Yeah,
see
meanwhile we have a train approaching Condra there.
Yep, Condra has created a train, but we know it's just how it is in Monaco. It's nearly impossible to overtake. It's possible because Lucas Wright made it possible before the Cuyo Casino Square. But we will see what is going to happen here around this track. And
As it stands, we are having-
Jason Roy's radio message from the strategy says we are sticking with plan A, so they are going pretty long with this tire, and it should be a one-stop.
We don't know yet
Indeed.
what plan A will be. Either it will be pitting earlier than others and do like an undercut, or it will be staying out for much longer.
It depends at what point this tire will start losing performance. So far the times are just going down. We're in the 114s. all the fastest cars like Swenson's or Michael Swartz's car. You can see down the order Lay with a pretty good pace as well, but he's being blocked right now.
As Egan overtakes Maradona now.
Eigen just wants to get at least a single point.
He wants to get the clean air. Maradona
Gained
is
2
pretty
spots
slow.
from the start, by the way, and he's on hard, so he's gonna be overcutting everyone. I don't know how good that's gonna be, but he's gonna have to make overtakes throughout the race if he wants to take points home.
And Väisänen is talking about
Oh,
mechanical
no.
issues. That's not good for
Oh my
Väisänen
goodness.
and the championship.
This is
Needs
actually a
to
pivotal
keep
moment.
it through the race, but it's still early on.
So that means Roy can now push away because Roy will get the message in a few laps time.
Indeed, and the whole strategic plans for Ferrari have just vanished in a second. It depends on, of course, the extent of the issue. It might be some kind of brake pedal stiffness or some sort of
No, this is
not
not
really.
Nathaniel's day.
And we see Nathaniel's replay of something and just cuts over the
Ran over the curb.
run over the curb. So that's
I mean, it's not surprising. He actually locked up earlier, and he's gonna have less stopping power with these tires with a flat on them.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
this
are
is not
vibrating
Nathaniel's
hard.
weekend.
And Phil Ferrari is looking to try and get past Maradona because Maradona is really slow. And of
And
course
he's on
the
the
soft
softs,
tires,
it's
yeah.
right to be impatient.
So when will they make the move now? And Egan is going away a little by little.
Who is
Egan is-
surprising us the most in this race?
So far it has been Michael Swartz because Michael Swartz started 8th and now is 5th. So Michael Swartz is the biggest surprise right now.
He even started 9th.
Or is 9th, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think an overcut will be the way to go here.
Radio
Unless
call.
there's like a safety car happening.
Radio call for Wesley van der Steen. Team engineer reporting the issues that Väisänen is experiencing and the gap that was at the time of the call 3.1 seconds down to 3.0 right now. Lap time is still kind of good for Väisänen, 15.6. We've seen worse. But maybe the
And
issue is
Kevo is
just
making the
degrade over
move on
time.
the inside.
Wow,
before,
Porter
what
Kevo just making the smoothest overtake we've seen just yet. What an overtake from Kevo. Remember, he started P17. He's up 4 spots.
And the radio message from Kevo instantly after he makes the overtake. What is the gap to the car in front? And the team answers it's 2 seconds. So he will definitely get his head down to hunt him down. Hunt Maradona down. And he's doing so far. So he might be in the way to get the top 10 finish again to continue his points finishing streak. And how long has it been now? What is the streak for him? Starting from the last year. Is it 9 races?
I think it was around like 9 to 10 races, but I'm not exactly sure.
And he is certainly closing into Maradona. And he's already behind Maradona, so he is really now going. And Van der Steen has again closed up to Väisänen. As Väisänen is trying to hold him back. And Väisänen's radio telling about the car is driving on ice, it's undrivable. Väisänen is struggling.
But will he retire or will he continue on?
And the team answers going back to you, they are checking, so usual Ferrari. Let's just say usual Ferrari checking, but let's see. Will it have any benefit? But so far he seems to be holding the place fine. He's not really struggling, but the tires are going to wear out. So the hard tires are going to happen, and Springfield has made the same move like Kevo did. So, and Springfield has that's Condra.
Safety car.
Condra has
Condra
crashed
in
out.
the wall.
And
Jordan Condra with a second consecutive crash after Montreal.
we are
What a
seeing after
shame.
he get overtaken by, I think he just got a little bit, yeah, the car stepped out. He got
actually
too early.
clipped the inside of the corner, I believe.
Yeah, but yeah, the car stepped out as well, so... And yeah, what a shame. But that's it for Condra then. Condra is gonna wait, and Springfield has
And
crashed now.
Springfield crashed. Oh no.
And now
Oh my
Springfield...
goodness. How did it
Springfield
happen?
ran too wide there.
Let's see on turn 7 it happened. It's after the Casino Square. Can we see it
Under
live?
yellow flag, was it?
Ooh,
Oh my god.
blip the wall.
Oh no.
Blip the wall. And that's after you overtook.
He
Springfield.
clipped
So,
the wall
wait,
there and just
Does
damaged her front wing.
does that mean that he collided with Condra and now the damage just appeared? It might be
I don't
something
think
that
so.
he had contacts,
Here, Springfield.
but he had
really hit the
contacts.
wall.
Yeah, but he had contact with Condra, no? Because
Don't
that
think
crash
so.
didn't just happen.
Okay, could have been contact before, and that could have actually created understeer, and Springfield
But
then
now
could
the
have controlled
safety
the
car
car.
phase will help everybody that was on.
Mercedes is double stacking.
It will help anyone who is not on hards for sure. And I'm even
Oh.
gonna say worse. Everyone who started on hards is kind of cooked. And radio calls are fusing, instructing all drivers to just box, including those who started on mediums.
So everybody
And
is
maybe
going
even
into hard.
including those who started on hards.
Michael
to be honest.
Schwartz has gone into softs.
Softs? Why not soft at the start?
Will he do another stint?
It looks
Will he go
like
for
he's
a
gonna do it.
two-stopper?
So everybody else has gone into hards, it seems. Willy Verhaeren has gone into mediums.
I don't understand the strategy. Maybe
Geisner-
they don't have hard
wait.
tires left, but
Geisner, Constantaras, Eigen, Facts, and Xiao Lei and Hicks haven't pitted. They have stayed out with hard tires. Hicks is now with mediums, and the safety car has got up the leader, Jason Roy. But safety car takes pretty quickly this track.
we have a radio call from Michael Zwart. He's asking, why are we on soft?
The team just
And
silence.
the answer,
Yeah.
the answer was that was the
There's
only
just
option.
no response from the team after that question.
So probably that, but to be honest, even Wernhardt would be a better plan and force a one stop.
So
But also,
Springfield is
who
out.
knows?
Springfield is
Hards-
also out of the race. So
Yeah, it makes sense.
Springfield
But
has
to be honest, who knows? If Mercedes has data that backs up that hards just don't reach the end of the race from now, maybe Michael Zwart is on a golden strategy without even knowing it. But if all the
but
cars on the
still.
hards make it to the end, he's mega cooked. It will depend on how endurance these hards actually are. Because maybe they have data or they observe data from how other guys on hards from the start are doing. And they're maybe pessimistic about whether hards could make it to the end.
and Michael
In
Swart
any
now
case, Michael
radioing.
Zwart will
yeah.
have to make a pass or two to actually take advantage of his softs.
Yeah,
It's
Michael
possible.
Schwartz said
but-
on the radio that next time talk to me when you make a choice.
And Michael Swart is currently fuming.
Of course he is. The team is not speaking with him.
Right now,
But as far
Clearly,
as I can see, nobody
he's
of the
angry.
hard runners pitted.
no, indeed, and I'm actually surprised.
They didn't.
Because in any case, pitting for fresh mediums now would be probably better than keeping the hards on. But anyway, if you pit for fresh mediums, you have to pit again later. So, that's a tough
Yeah,
call.
probably the fresh hearts won't make it either.
For those who have two sets of fresh hards, indeed, and anyway, they can't. They can't because they need a different set of tires. So hards won't work. So they have to pit for mediums, and that's the thing. If you go for hards at the start, the moment there's an incident during your first stint and early in the first stint, you're pretty much in trouble.
Yeah, but due to the fact that now the whole field is so close together again, all the people that didn't pit yet will suffer. They will be go through. The whole
And-
field. So probably this won't be a good decision.
As we now see the championship standings, Eetu Väisänen will get his lead, but Jason Roy will start to catch him. Little by little each race. So Jason Roy is closing in on Eetu Väisänen. Robin Kaiser will move to second now. This is now the right standings. From the last race we did see the wrong standings, but now they are fixed and we are seeing the right standings, the live championship standings. As we wait for the
Väisänen
safety
with-
car.
With already 2 race wins, and he's in prime position on this one, being P2. But
Yeah, but
he's having issues.
Kaisner won't stay at this position for any longer because he still has like a pit stop.
And I propose you to listen again to the radio call that Kaiser received as he was almost gonna enter the pit lane. That was pretty clear. Pretty clear there that the instruction was.
Yeah, but he wasn't
Stay
very
at all
amused
costs.
to hear that.
But when you're hearing this call so convinced and loud, there's only one thing you can do as a driver: just follow it and pray that your engineers are right. And to be honest, I
Yeah.
believe it's actually the good solution, because if you pit now for mediums, those mediums never make it to the end, so you have to pit again later.
Yeah, I
Talking-
don't think that the Hearts will make it either, but we'll see.
Talking about the radios, Quarter Kevu was on the radio earlier on after the pit stop drama that happened. Kevu asked where are we, team side P13, and after that Kevu asked about and how about the ERS issue. The team answered it's not worsening, use the same amount of ERS if you can. So there is some ERS issues with the car on Quarter Kevu. That
don't
is-
think
that is
it's gonna
interesting.
be this important out here, but for overtakes, well, he managed to overtake despite that.
He did overtake a car. So he has good pace. And the safety
Another
car
radio
is
call,
ending.
That was right before the safety car actually came. A2 Väisänen complaining about the drivability. The car is driving as on ice. It's drivable.
I
at
talked
best
about that
still.
already. As Jason Roy now. He's gonna continue the race and he's gone.
And the green flag is back waved at the drivers, and Jason Roy dictating the pace now. Väisänen right behind. We're gonna see and monitor how the issue that he was encountering is evolving. We don't know what it was. They haven't explicitly said what it was.
And now the top 3 has a good chance to push away because Robin Kaiser is on used tires, and we are already seeing it.
Indeed, maybe the Audi is good enough to be able to hold the pace for 10 laps or so, but he's gonna drop off at some point.
Definitely, like all of them who haven't beaten Constantara, Sagan, Fact, Zhao, and Hicks. So Michael Swart is in a prime position now to try and overtake Riley Swanson and overtake Robin Kaiser for a P4 finish behind his teammate Vandestin.
Now 59 laps full pace with those hards, and they've had those hards for about 3 laps.
Yep, some of
But
them has to
slower.
make a pit stop. We have to remember that they have to use at least two different tires.
I meant those on new hards. Are they able to reach a finish from here?
No,
This
most
isn't
We
certain.
don't
most
know
of them
yet,
can't.
but
Most of them can't because they started on hards and they went to new hards. So they have to make another pit stop. Not all
I
of them.
don't believe so. I believe that most of those who are on hards, we might actually see the tire chart later on, but most of them who are on hards were the medium starters. We've got to identify who among the hard runners now were hard runners at the start, because then they would have to push and pit later on for softs or something like that.
the other question will be, all those used hard runners, will they go for 1 stop or 2 stop?
They likely will just commit for an overcut, in my opinion, and pit around pit lap 45 or so, maybe 50 if they can push it long enough.
Yeah, but we'll see Jason Roy now with the fastest lap pace, and he's still having his issues. Same with Gemo and Hicks with his floor issue. So
And we're gonna see how Michael Swart drives on his softs. He's the only driver on softs on the track. Is he able to find any sort of opening on Riley Swanson, knowing that Keisner ahead is gonna be struggling with pace pretty soon because he's on Wernhards?
My biggest guess will be for Keisner that he will just try to push as hard as he can now with his remaining set of
yeah, but
hards.
Jason Roy is again pushing away. Again, Jason Roy is going away. So the issue that is
Jason Roy simply
going with
faster, 112.5 fastest lap at the moment.
but the issue with Väisänen that he has is definitely hunting him, but he's managing it.
It's a solid lap time. He's even set the purple, so it must not have been going too wrong for him. Now can they reach a finish driving at this pace? I don't know.
And yeah, they are pushing away now from Van der Steen and Robin Geisner, so they are setting the pace. And we can see the gaps starting to happen little by little.
Yeah, the overcut won't be that good.
And we can see the full grid now going through the casino square before the cameras turn away. And that's all of the grid. So the gaps are starting to happen. And these two are pushing each other. And Väisänen has the DRS now. But can he close can he close up enough now? And Michael Swart on the radio saying, I'm having a weird noise coming from the car. It's going like a train. So interesting radio call from Swart, but he's on softs. But yeah, on this stage, on the race, what is the best thing to do now?
Keep their hopes up.
Is it just to push and just hope for a red flag or something to change the tires again, or just perform like you usually do and just concentrate to the race ahead and don't think about who is behind you, like Roy? Roy is seeing the reds with the white nose behind him. So he knows Väisänen is behind him. How much does he have to push now? And Geisner, even on the radio, is saying, why did we stay out? And they will don't think that they will get any points by this strategy, and already we are seeing it happening. They are already, Robin Geisner is already losing 4.2 seconds to the next car.
Helpless.
And you can see even George Gonzalez is holding everybody on the back.
And to be honest, one who is not gonna be very satisfied with this is Michael Swart, because he's stuck behind on a pretty slow pace then with his softs. Maybe he'll have to pit pretty soon for hards and undercut Geisner.
Yeah, but this train is just... There is just a massive train from P7 to P18. You can see the gap there is. And Lucas Wright is trying to make a move.
Is he gonna be able to? Hagen has worn tires. Who knows? We've seen Lucas Wright pull something off earlier.
Yeah, but he will be able to make the move soon enough if Hagen wears out his tires even more, if Lucas shows himself every time. But again, Lucas Wright is just losing out. And again, Roy has pushed away, so Väisänen is now being soon to be attacked by Van der Steen.
But still holding a pretty good pace, to be honest. Even Geisner is holding a decent pace at the moment.
Yeah, but still they need to hope for a
Oh,
safety.
and Lucas Wright trying to see if he can make a move. He's closing up again. Is he going to make a move here? He is looking.
He's definitely looking for it, and he dives on the inside of turn 2 and he makes it! Lucas Wright showing how it is done around this place, and he's found his favorite spot for an overtake.
And he is past, so now he has Konstantaras right ahead of him. If he clears that car, then it's a 7.1 second gap to the next car, so he's free to push. But how long does Wright now wait until he gets Konstantaras? And he's already behind him. He's already behind him. How long will it take
By the
him?
way, Swanson left a gap to Geisner for some reason.
And is he already going to make a move? And Jiaole is now talking about issues with the car. Not a day for McLaren.
The biggest question will be, what will the remaining hard runners do in terms of strategy after they'll be pitting?
Is he going to make the move into turn 1? He's closing. No, he's doing the same move again. And he's closing again. Is he going to make the same move? He's going to make the same move, and the exact copycat move from last lap. And Lucas Wright is up to P7.
Lucas Wright is currently on fire.
So Lucas Wright now,
Showing
9
all his
second gap.
experience right here.
9 second gap. He was the 2024 champion, of course, and both champions on Racing Bulls, of course. So there is something to say.
Lucas Wright just wants to show that he's not one that drives behind his teammates.
He has a good chance to beat his teammate today, because his teammate is P13 and outside the points right now. And he's already gone.
More
It's
than that,
2 seconds.
Is gonna keep slowing down everyone.
Yeah, it's a 2 second gap already, and 8.8 to Michael Schwartz, so Lucas Wright is just free. And Egan now.
Still managing to maintain his podium spots, even though with engine issues.
And Egan now is looking to try and overtake. Is Egan going to overtake? No. And Philip Verhaeren is trying to make a move on Kevu. So all the action is down here now. Because they are all bunched up, they can't do anything. If Maradona can't make the move on Xiaolei, then yeah. You can see all of the train there is.
Wonderful images again from the tunnel.
And the train is led by Constantaras. And Cascina is talking about mechanical faults now, and most of the grid are starting to talk about mechanical faults. Of course, this race is where you don't want to bring any new engines or anything. So I get it why we see so many issues with the cars.
Yeah, Monaco, it's not really necessary to bring any new mechanical parts.
You don't want to bring any mechanical parts, because if grid penalty means you're outside the points, you can't overtake. It's just hard.
Even though if you maintain any engine issues, you still can try to maintain your speed into the corners.
And Xiaolei has dropped down, so now Maradona might have a chance there to get the overtake done on Xiaolei.
At 31 out of 78. And the situation is as following. Jason Roy ahead of Wesley van der Steen, Eto Weisselen, they all three already stopped for hard tires. And they're trying to join the finish line on this set, but it's of course completely unknown. Robin Geisner, first among those who have not pitted yet, in fourth.
And they're still squeezing out the last bit of pace of their tires. I don't think that every hard runner will go for another pit stop after they pitted.
They will try not to, but it's of course completely unsure if that's going to be worth it.
They could find some pace after the hard runners in their stints lose pace due to tire wear.
And Riley Swanson is making a move on Robin Geiser on the outside. What a move by Swanson to move himself into the 4th place. So Robin Geiser is starting to struggle now. When will Michael Swart make the move? Because Michael Swart's tires are dying also, so he has been the entire stint he has been with Riley Swanson. So Riley Swanson can now push away to make it a 3-4 for Ferrari. And Van der Steen has gotten past Väisänen somewhere a few laps ago, and Van der Steen has posted the fastest lap now. And Väisänen's issue is getting worse now. So now Michael Swart has a chance, and Sam Fact is in the pit lane, but Michael Swart has a chance now to make the move, and no. He sticks behind. So see Sam Fact making a pit stop into the mediums. So now he has done the two set rule. He started on hards, he went to hards, and now he's on mediums, but is it too early? Well, Sam Fact was one of those who didn't pit, so maybe it's going to work out. I don't think so, but we will see. We go back to the top 6, Michael Swart behind Robin Geisner still. When can he make the move? He's looking to make the move. When can he make
seems
it?
Not amused anymore. He just wants to go into the pits.
And Michael Swart is looking. Xiao Lei is pitting now. And is Michael Swart going to make the move into this corner? No, he sticks behind. But he's really close now. As Xiao Lei makes the pit stop, and as a pit stop mistake on the front left tire.
Yeah, this was a pretty long stop.
Yeah, that was the front left tire that didn't go on. Xiao Lei out of the pit lane behind Sam Facts. So he's the last running cars now. Lap 35 out of 78. Those who are just joining us, Gondra crashed out of the race. That brought out the safety car. Springfield crashed out as well, but he managed to bring his car to the pit lane. Hicks made a mistake on the first turn. On the first lap, and Nathaniel made a mistake. That's why he is down there where he is right now. And Hicks made a pit stop.
What tire will Hicks use?
Hard. Should be the hard tire if I saw it correctly. It was the white wool. And yes, it is. It is the white wool. And the leaders are catching them soon. So we might have our first lapped car of the race. And there is a long train here. When will Konstantin Eigen is making a pit stop, so that releases Marathoner and Kevu. and into the soft tire. A pretty aggressive strategy. They have already catched Constantaros. So when will they get released now? And let's see, will Constantaros beat this lap to... No, he stays out. So Maradona is still stuck behind and can't push away from everyone that is behind him. When will Mike Swart make a pit stop now is the main question, as Maradona is looking to try and make a move on Constantaros.
They're staying out too long, in my opinion.
Yeah, Constantaros is, but that has a strategy. Maybe to hold them up to make Afonso something up, but Afonso has issues as well, so we will see.
At 38, soon lap. So soon halfway point. And we are yet to see some strategy elements since the safety car went away.
Casino is having more issues. He's reporting more issues, so the cars are having issues there, and this is expected, as we already said.
The gap got significantly since Väisänen reported second time and third time his issues.
Robin Geisner is in the pit lane. Michael Swart is in the pit lane. So Michael Swart is trying to make the same strategy as Robin Geisner.
So who will have the quicker pit stop?
Medium tires for Geisner, and Michael Swart goes to hards. And both cars same time out of the pit lane. And Geisner is out, and he's on the clear of the train of Michael Swart is coming behind Lucas Koopman, so he's in the train and nearly behind the train, so Robin Geisner is just clear of it.
So maybe the strategy wasn't that bad at all. Since he has now fresh tires, but he's 14 seconds
And look
behind the hard
at
runners.
how far Väisänen is from the next car now with this issue. 14 seconds. This is just how much it's hurting him. And
But
will
the
he let his
question will
teammate
be,
behind?
Will the hard still last like half a race distance?
And he's not letting his teammate go, but Ferrari hasn't made any calls too, so... But Lucas Wright is catching, so it's interesting to see at least. And is he finally getting through? No, he isn't. He's still behind Väisänen.
Once again, these onboards are absolutely fantastic, aren't they?
Yes, they are indeed, Mr. Kenny. Mr. Kenny from the charter.
Indeed, they are beautiful. As always, this is Monaco.
There's not much happening right now.
And
Swanson's actually trying to apply pressure on Väisänen now with his issues. Wants to get past.
Konstantaras pits, so that means
Konstantaras for the
Marathoner
pit stop.
and Kevu and everyone is released. So everyone who were behind Konstantaras is now released to push away. And Konstantaras, where will Konstantaras come out? And Kevu has got the best marathoner after saying he has more issues with the ERS. So he has got the best marathoner now that he's in free air. He can now push away 5.2 seconds to Robin Geisner. Robin Geisner is with the fresh set of tires. Can Kevu push away now? And still Riley Swanson is behind and Lucas Wright is catching them at the rate of knots.
I don't think the hard runners will make it.
No, they need definitely make another pit stop. We are halfway through the
Maybe
race.
some people try to risk a late puncture.
And Philippe Verhaeren
Squeeze out
is
as
making a pit
much.
stop. And into the hard tire they go, so Philippe Verhaeren.
But I think all of the hard runners now, if they do another pit stop, they need to switch to a used set. I don't
So
think they
will
have
Philippe
another fresh set
Verhaeren
left.
come out of before Konstantaras? No, he's going to be behind Hicks as well. No, he's going to be... Yes, he's going to be behind Hicks. ...16-second gap between Van der Steen and Väisänen. Väisänen is losing out, but Väisänen is pushing away now from Riley Swanson. Riley Swanson is a young teammate, of course. Still behind Väisänen. So strategy-wise, where will the hard tire runners go now? What is their strategy choice? They could go to the mediums. Or they could go to the new hard tires if they have one. Koopman is talking about mechanical faults now.
Or will they squeeze out the tire life a little bit more to go on a used set of softs?
Yeah, but their tires are wearing out, so if... And actually talking about it, Riley Swanson could make the call to come into undercut Väisänen. So he could get past.
But I don't think the teams have like fresh set left. Either they'll go to use another used set.
Yeah, but they bring more hard tires here, harder tires than softs, than softer. That's what we got the call for. So they have brought, and Lucas Wright is closing at the rate of knot. And now Kevu is going away from Marathoner, and Lucas Koopman, out of all people in the points right now, as it stands. Michael
Yeah,
Swart
but
is
he
right
still
behind
needs
him.
to go into the pits.
And you can see how much steering they use to get through the casino square. They have applied more. They have applied 60 degrees of steering rotation more than they are used to.
Yeah, and since they have like a special suspension package for Monaco.
Yeah, because Monaco, they are running the cars higher than usual. We are seeing it happening live. They are running the cars
higher, and also, as you mentioned, the steering angle is higher because otherwise they wouldn't make the hairpin.
Yep, 60 degrees higher than usual. This is a special steering rack that they use here in Monaco. Next season is going to be more interesting because new cars, of course, new chassis,
but
completely.
There won't be any active aero at Monaco.
Yeah, we don't know that. We don't know that yet if there is going to be active aero or not. We don't know anything about it. We don't know what is going to happen and how much the overtaking is going to help and how much straight modes and everything is going to change the racing. So anything could happen. But yeah, Monaco could be one of the places that doesn't have straight modes.
Or at least they are too short.
Yeah, but the main straight could be a straight mode. There could be a straight zone.
But
That's
only straight, actually.
Yeah, but right now we have DRS and we can see the DRS is not even doing anything because the wings are so high up. This is the highest point we see the wings. They're running the highest point of wings and the DRS is not helping them.
Yeah, usually the cars next year will be more nimble through Monaco, but maybe we can see some more side-by-side battles.
And now Michael Swart is trying to make the move on Lucas Koopman. At least trying, but doesn't work out.
Koopman is struggling, but Swart wants to go past.
Yeah, but Swart is on fresher hard tires than Koopman was. And Riley Svensson has gotten past his teammate. And Lucas Wright has catched up Väisänen. So somewhere around the track the overtake has been done. And Lucas Wright is going to make the same move here he's liking to make, and he's past Väisänen. What a move. Again, this is the third time now he's making the same move. He likes that corner. So now Lucas Wright is not staying behind Väisänen and is going to try and catch up Riley Svensson to take out the podium position. And now Robin Geiser has a chance.
The question will be, if they're pitting, how many places will he gain?
.30 laps to go on this Monaco Grand Prix in the entire city. They are circling around the entire city, of course.
Yes, if you live high enough up there, you can watch the cars perfectly.
Yeah, and Marathoner made a mistake. We saw it on the live cameras. There is a replay of that when he hopped the curb. Got the corner a little
I hope
bit.
he didn't get any underfloor damage.
Let's hope so.
Because those curbs are pretty high.
Yeah, but the cars are running higher, like you said earlier. They are running higher than usual, so it might be fine. seconds now. Michael Swart is trying to make the move on Lucas Koopman. He's behind him still. Lucas Koopman is doing a good job. Lucas Koopman trying to catch Marathoner to get back in the DRS as Kevu has again gone away from Marathoner. But they tried to, as Michael Swart is still looking to try and get past Lucas Koopman. And Afonso Cascino is now holding everybody up, not his teammate Constantaras. And Sam Fact has just gotten past. So Sam Fact is now free.
I want you to ask Kevin, do you think that the mediums will last the 30 laps?
As we have seen, they are running about 25 to 30 laps, so if they're taking good care of the tires, it could be, yeah, it could be close. But if they are going to take good care of the tires, they could be running into the end. So around in a few laps time, we are going to see hard tire runners going in. And Robin Kaiser has catched Väisänen, which is new medium tires, but Väisänen has all these medium tires. Like I said, he has done 10 laps of those in these tires. He bit on lap 40, so it's looking good for Geister. But can he keep it going and can he get past Väisänen as soon as possible to try and catch Lucas White, as Lucas Koopman has made the move on Marathoner?
Question just will be when Kaisner goes through the field and the others will pit. Can you hold them back till the end of the race and not let them pass anymore?
The usual loss time you will see on this pit lane is 22 seconds.
Because his time
So
will eventually struggle too.
Yep, so everyone, Riley Swanson is definitely losing his position, but Van der Steen might be safe. And like we said, Robin Kaiser has made the move on Väisänen. And now he's free to catch Lucas Wright. Lucas Wright is catching Riley Swanson now. And Marathoner is pitting for the final time now. And there we go, 50 to 55 is the pit window. So let's see, where will Marathoner go?
So as doubtful as Kaisner was, now the strategy shows some
And
potential.
into the soft tire, which is interesting, and we saw as we saw Kondra's car at the background. Eigen is talking about mechanical faults, so it's expected, as usual. And Marathoner is behind the Afonso train, Cascino train. Cascino is right now P12. If he holds them up, Kortregevo might be free. No, he actually won't. He won't be free because he will come behind all of this train. Gevo was ahead of... yeah, Michael Smart was behind, so Kortregevo would be clear by 3 seconds. So take out 3 seconds, he would come out on the last position, but we will see with Lucas Koopman. Because Lucas Koopman is coming in now. And Lucas Koopman is... Good pit stop, yes, into soft tire, so they think they could go to the end with soft tires. Let's see, where will Lucas Koopman come out? That will say a lot of things. And no, they are behind it, so
Oh,
Jason
but
Roy is
he's so far behind.
So if Kevu continues to push again, he could come out ahead of this pack. This is the pack that
That's
he
the thing
does not
that-
want.
That's the thing that you don't want to have in Monaco.
Yeah, if
Coming out after the pits in the field.
yeah, because you will lose a lot of time. And Roy has made his last pit stop into soft tires, so teams think that soft tires could run the entire way until the end.
They could be end up the same as the medium.
But now the thing is, if there is a safety car or a red flag, Van der Steen would lead. That's the thing with Monaco. You have to make the pit stops, but you have to think. Because it is Monaco after all.
And everything can happen. A safety car.
Yeah, exactly.
A
Safety
red
car,
flag.
red flag, a virtual safety car, everything.
A red flag will mix up things.
Yeah, definitely, because most of the cars haven't made pit stop yet. So it would mix up things. Yeah, Robin Kaiser has closed up.
Monaco
Lucas
is
Wright.
the city of casinos, but it's also the city of tire gambling.
Let's see, can Geisner get past Lucas Wright on this straight already? Or will he stick behind for the overtake that Lucas Wright likes to do? As we get to the uphill part now, into turn 2, into turn 3,
He's
turn
coming
4,
out with better traction, but not enough yet.
and turn 5, and not making the move. Turn 6, not making the move. Going to the downhill part now, turn 7 into Casino Square. Turn 9 now. And no, he's still behind, so he's gonna be stuck behind him. Into the tunnel, let's see, can he make the move?
Yeah,
Turn 12.
Lucas Wright is not a guy that wants to let you through easily.
Turn 13 now. Into 14. 15 and 16 right next to each other. This was introduction to the track because we are already seeing stuff. And Roy has closed up to Van der Steen. So Roy will make the move. Is Roy going to make the move instantly now? Roy has taken the fast lap. He is a full pit stop ahead of the entire field. After he overtakes Van der Steen. And there is a yellow flag. This might change things up. And that might change things up as Kevu is in the wall.
That's the safety car.
Kevu is in the wall. And DD's ERS issues take him out now. And he locked up. And he locked up and he tried to rejoin. Oh, he made...
Oh no.
That's not good. And that means Kevu has made a mistake and is out of this race.
The smartest decision will be for everybody to pit now.
Everybody will bet that Kevu is in the wall entirely, so that means everybody will have a free pit stop now.
This shakes up things, especially for those who haven't pitted yet.
And yeah, now everybody will make the pits. Van der Steen is in. Roy will take the lead, but he will lose this. Riley Swanson now can make a free pit stop and he is going to use it. Lucas Wright is going to use it. Is Robin Kaiser going to pit? I don't think so. And Riley Swanson is pitting. What a good pit stop. And Lucas Wright has been held up by the Racing Bulls crew. It's not looking good for Lucas Wright as well. And look at the spreadsheet. So it will take 3 to 4 laps for the safety car to catch everybody up. So let's see if Bert Mylander will stay on the track until, and the safety car has catched the leader. And safety car is going really fast here. Safety car is going away from Roy, you can see. And now he's finally catching Roy. So Roy has finally catched up to the safety car. And now the safety car takes the speed off. It's 95 kilometers per hour. 60 miles per hour. So now that the safety car has catched the first car, is there any lapped cars? And no, there isn't. They're just in time. Hicks got away just in time. Yeah, after retirement, Kevu on the radio said, yeah. I'm not gonna say the second word, but yeah, if this the ERS stayed on deploying, so that might be the reason why he crashed out and locked up.
Kevo is that abused with this Monaco weekend?
Yeah, he haven't liked the Monaco Grand Prix. He has said that in the past. It's not his best race of the year.
Yeah, it's not the favorite track of the whole grid, I'd say.
Yeah, but they like to race here, so what can we do? The F1 calendar comes here every year once, so they have time. And again, the safety car is going away, so safety car is flying away from this on this sector, so interesting. Afonso Cascino haven't pitted. What is Afonso Cascino waiting?
Yeah, Kaisner hasn't pitted either.
I understand Geisner. Geisner has made his pit stop and he can go to the end now that the tires are holding up. But what is Afonso Cascino doing?
But the question will be, can he hold back the others before they catch up?
Yeah, because now they are on soft tires. Riley Svensson, Lucas Wright on soft tire, Marcus Ward on hards, used hards. Väisänen having issues, Afonso having issues, Nathaniel is the only one, and Nathaniel is back in the points. After having so much, Sam Fact is on the points. Afonso Cascino is on the points, but he's on used tires, so Sam Fact will definitely get past him, so Sam Fact is in the points again.
A big question will be, when will Bert Mylander go into the pits?
Yeah, I told you it's gonna take 3 to 4 laps. This is the second lap now, as the field is still not catched up. You can see where the field is on the minimap. The field is still catching up. And looking at the championship standings, only 4 points if it ends like this. Between Robin Geisner and Eetu Väisänen. 4 points between those two. And Jason Roy will gain 26 points.
And be aware, this is after both Audis got double DSQ'd in Miami.
And here is the full list of the guys that have made the pit stops. There is the full tire wear and the race, everything. So everybody has made the second pit stop, so they are free to do anything now. As we go down the order, we can see everyone's tire life. So yeah, this is very interesting. So everybody has made their pit stop, so they are free to choose whatever they want. When is Afonso going to punish now? Because everybody has reached the safety car. Not everyone. Constantars is still catching the safety car. Bert Mylander has been told to pick up the pace now. Because the last cars are still catching, and this is the third lap now. So now the question is, can Geisner, Michael Swart and Constantaras hold everyone back, because Afonso Cascino needs to definitely make a pit stop. I don't know why Haas team hasn't made a pit stop with him still. But still he is on the safety car. Väisänen is having issues, Afonso Cascino having issues, Egan having issues, Hicks having issues, Kevu had issues with DRS, of course, that's why he crashed out. Springfield just crashed out, and Condra had issues with the car, so he crashed out. So interesting. An interesting race we have, and everybody has catched the train of the Bert Mylander, which what can we say? He's leading the train of cars. But is the safety car going away from this lap onwards? And indeed, the safety car is ending at this lap. So let's see. As Bert Mylander gets out of the way of the track, and the green flag has been shown, so when will Roy now go? Roy is now going. He left it very late. So let's see now. Into turn 1 we go. And seems like everybody gets through in one piece. Yes, they are. So now the question is, can Roy win this race?
He's in a good position to do so.
Roy qualified. He's on the way. No, he isn't actually, because Van der Stil led some laps. He was close to being a Grand Slam for him. But he can't do that anymore because Van der Stil led some laps. So he was close to it, but he can't win it anymore. So Jason Roy goes into the 61st lap of this race.
Yeah, we have still like almost 20 laps to go.
17 laps to go, to be exact. Sam Fact has talked about issues on the car. A lot of action, a lot of drama on today's Monaco Grand Prix. A lot more action than we saw last season, because it was full wet conditions. Had to sit there for two and a half hours because of the rain. Now it has been an hour and 21 minutes. We are getting through the race. Now let's see. Can Lucas Wright do something to get past Riley Swanson? Can Riley Swanson get past Robin Geisner?
Yeah, Geisner doesn't want to let anyone through.
Yeah, it's understandable to not let anyone through, and Zhao Lei is creating already a 4.2 second gap between himself. As we see here at the casino, the last corners move.
They go side by side through the last corners,
which is very hard on this track. And Philip Verhaeren is trying to make the move on Constantaras. Is he going to stick with it? Yes, he is. And Philip Verhaeren is past that. Lucas Koopman now made the move on Constantaras. So everything is going on around here, and Constantaras is still side by side. Constantaras on the inside, Lucas Koopman now to the inside, into the next corner, into turn 5, now into turn 7 actually. We're going to turn 7, they're still side by side into the casino square. Still side by side, Constantaras is trying to hold his position. Lucas Koopman is not giving up, he's still side by side, going into the tunnel now. And still side by side. What a racing are we seeing here? Into the chicane we go. Still side by side. What an action we are seeing here is Constantaras getting through on his teammate. No, they're still side by side. Entire lap being side by side. Who said it's not possible? They are making it possible. And I think for no, still side by side. What is this racing are we seeing today? They are still side by side, and now finally,
a pretty exciting race.
And now finally, Koopman gets past Fonso Cascinio and ends the side by side moment. It was the entire lap. And talking about it, Riley Swanson has made the type of on the Casino Square to get past Robin Geisler. And now, when will Constantaras has lost 2 positions in the moment of 2 laps? When will Constantaras get past Afonso Cascinio? And now Maradona is trying to make the move on. Oh no, Constantaras is making the move. Ooh, did Afonso just lock up? Yes, Afonso did lock up, and ooh, and there is a big crash, and that's a red flag, and that's a red flag. The entire track is blocked, and
Yeah,
that's a red flag.
it's a
The red flag
big
has been
one.
shown, and that's it. Red flag is out. And what happens? Afonso locks up. And then he crashes with Hicks crashes with Cascinio, and Erenhagen is in the part of it. So there is now a red flag until the end. It's a sprint race to the end now.
And this will actually help all those people who stayed out during the safety car.
Yeah, it will help out. It'll help them out. So
Because
Geisler
they
got
can get a fresh set now.
yeah, Geisler got overtaken by. We are now seeing the order that the race is gonna continue. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 retirements now. Afonso, Cascinio, Hicks, and Hagen are all out of the race.
This will switch up things.
So the order that we are gonna be running is Jason Roy starting in first on the grid because it's gonna be a standing restart. Van der Steen will start second. Riley Swanson will be third. Robin Geisler will start fourth. Lucas Wright will start fifth. Michael Schwartz sixth. Väisänen will start seventh with his issues. Nathaniel will start eighth. Sam Facts starts on the points in ninth, having issues with the car. Xiao Lei will get a free pit stop now because he didn't pit under the safety car that happened a few laps ago. Philip Verhaeren, Lucas Koopman, Georg Constantaras, and Michi Marader will start 14th, as we have only 14 cars remaining.
Yes, we would have thought this would end up like this, but that's Monaco.
Yeah, that's Monaco for you. 1 crash, 3 cars out, and a red flag.
Red flag, and
Yeah.
everything is open for those who had any doubts.
But what lap are we going to continue on? It was lap 65. So are we going to continue on lap 66? No, we should start to
Probably.
67. And it's the red 5 red lights again for the second time now. So we get the restart ongoing. It's lap 66. And we are going once again. So, and Van der Steen gets a better start than Jason Roy. Jason Roy is being challenged into turn 1. Van der Steen has taken the lead, and Robin Geisler has has Lucas Wright to his company now.
Yeah, he had a bad restart there. Because now he's defending against Wright.
Yeah, as Robin Geisler now he's trying to defend against Wright, but Wright has held position. So, Vanda still leads onto lap 66. Everyone is on soft tires. Sam Fact has gained 1 position from Michael Smart. Nathaniel is 9th. Philip Verhaeren is 10th now. Xiaolei stayed 11th. So, now the race gets interesting because we have 2 cars that have issues with the car. Alfonso Cashin, you got a 10-second time penalty. That will be 5 place grid penalty the next race. Because of the major collision he made with the car, so Van der Steen is going away with it. And look at how much Robin Geiser is being pressured by Lucas Wright now.
Yes, he didn't get a restart right and now needs to defend against Wright.
Let's see, Robin Geisner, can he defend? DRS has been reopened again. And let's see now, as Lucas Wright is closing in, he's still holding himself. Väisänen is dropping away because of his issues with the car. Sam Fact is right behind him and Sam Fact is still in the points. So let's see how it will end. Van der Steen leads with 2 seconds now. Chase Roy holds position with 2 seconds behind Riley Swanson. Riley Swanson has a 1.4 second gap to Robin Geisner. And then it's Lucas Wright, Väisänen, Fact, Michael Swart, Nathaniel and Verhaeren. Van der Steen posts the fastest lap now, 1:08.981. So we're on 1:08 already.
Yeah, Väisänen has no chance to keep up.
Yeah, Väisänen is falling away, but Sam Fact is right behind him now.
Yeah, Sam Fact, the most surprising driver since Canada.
Yeah, getting
Again,
his
on a good way
podium.
to getting points.
Yeah, got his podium and now he's in the points. So is it going his way finally? He has been on the back foot for
The big
the
question
entire
will be,
year.
is it going Aston's way too? Because they need to deliver him a good car.
Yeah, but we know they have the Honda engine and the Honda engine isn't very good. And they might have something to say to that today. As they are getting kinda competitive with the Honda engine. So has Honda brought them some upgrades to their engine to actually be competitive? And we see Sam Fact really riling in.
Closing up.
Sam Fact is really trying to reel Väisänen in now to make the move somewhere. But they both have issues. Remember that. Väisänen has bigger issues than Sam Fact. We have 10 laps to go of this Monaco Grand Prix remaining. It's a sprint race to the end.
Yeah, that's basically now just a sprint.
We have been racing for 1 hour and 32 minutes by the clock now. And let's see, can Väisänen hold Sam Fact even longer now? But we know Aston Martin has a good straight line speed and they are closing. Sam Fact is closing, but not enough to really do anything. Is he going to do anything here? Is Sam Fact brave enough to make anything happen here?
Sam Fact is on a good way here. But Väisänen keeps fighting like a lion.
Yeah, let's see how long it is. It's only 8 laps. Only 8 laps remaining, so let's see. Can Väisänen hold up with this P6? And will Roy close up to Van der Steen? Or will Van der Steen win this? Or Mercedes? Their first win of the year. And their highest finishing position of the year. What a way to get the first win in the Principalities.
Yes, and that's always the surprise of Monaco.
Yep. Always somebody who starts on pole won't finishing won't finishing first. So that is what is happening right now. The curse is being real. The one who starts on pole will not win it. But if Roy closes up, he could break the curse and win the race, because last few years we haven't had a pole sitter winning the race. We have had different winners. So let's see, is this year going Roy's way to win the race?
We don't know yet.
It's too early to say. So let's see now. And look at how Sam Fact is now trying to make the moves on Väisänen. When will the move happen now?
Sam Fact wants to get this position done as quick as possible. But it's Monaco nonetheless.
And let's see, is Sam Fact going to make a move on the uphill part of the race before Casino Square? And no, now we go to downhill and still behind. Getting closer to the ending of this race. Roy is closing up to Van der Steen. Robin Kaiser is still behind Riley Svensson and Sam Fact on our screens right now, trying to overtake Väisänen for the P6 position.
Who would have thought that Sam Fact will have that much screen time?
And those who are just joining us, we had a red flag happening in lap 64 or 63. Lap 63, 15 laps before the end. That was caused by Afonso locking up in the chicane after the tunnel, and he collected Hicks and Egan with him. So that's why everybody is on softs, and Sam Fact is making the move now. And Sam Fact has gotten past Väisänen, so he is free. Mike Swart is next to try and get past. Can Väisänen hold him up? And can Sam Fact now actually push away?
I mean, Väisänen still faces issues, so he needs to push away.
Yeah, Väisänen, Sam Fact now has a good chance to push away because there is clean air. And we know Sam Fact can do it after the last 2 races now. He has been on base. To do so. So let's see, he has a good chance now to push away. And he is going away, so Väisänen had the DRS for this lap, but I think he's going to lose it after this one. As Väisänen is struggling even more laps, 74 out of 78, 5 laps to go until the end. Can he hold the position? As Kenny Charter seems to be sleeping. he has not said anything.
He's just snoozing.
He haven't said anything on the commentary in a long while now. After lap 50, I think. I don't know when it was, but
yeah, I think Kenny Charger
has fallen asleep.
Yeah.
The race isn't this boring. But you start a red flag. And Väisänen, let's go back to the main racing again. As we talked about Kenny now, Väisänen has hopped over the curb. We saw it live. We're seeing it on the replay cameras now.
He ran a bit wide there.
Yeah, he hopped over the curb. So that haven't done anything to his car. Let's hope that hasn't made the mistake even worse now. Let's hope that, because that could shake the car up a little bit, so that could make the issue worse. Let's hope it didn't. Lap 75 out of 78. And Van der Steen is even closer to winning this race. An hour and 39 minutes of racing here in Monaco.
We still aren't done yet.
We are still finishing the race. And no, some fact can't push away, it seems, because Väisänen has closed up again. 3 laps to go from the leader. Van der Steen, he's going away with this, so Van der Steen might win this. We don't know yet, but he might win this. But let's see. And now Michael Swart is looking to try and make the move, but not working out, and he's really close now. He's pushing. He's trying to make the move now. Is he going to make that inside? Yes, he is. And on the inside, what a move by Michael Swart to get through on Väisänen. Väisänen is under pressure now by Nathaniel. Can Nathaniel make the move on Väisänen to drop him off to B9? That means on the championship, Robin Kaiser will gain even more points. Robin Kaiser will take the lead of the championship.
Again.
And Roy will be even more closer now because of this. And Egan will not score any points because of his crash. So how much will this change the standings now? Eetu Väisänen will still have the lead. Yeah, because Robin Kaiser is not on the top 4. Or top 3 even. So yeah, still only 4 points between them. So let's see, can Väisänen hold up this position now? As we saw the live standings, Väisänen will still keep his lead, but how much longer? Because Nathaniel is really close. Is Nathaniel going to make the move into turn 3, turn 2, now turn 3 to turn 4? Is he going to make the move on turn 5? No, he's close but not making the move yet. Into turn 6, into the downhill part now. Into Casino Square we go. And Michael Swart has gone away. So Väisänen is really under pressure now. He only has to survive half a lap now. A lap and a half, actually. And what a move by Philippe Verhaeren. He's trying type bombing. He tried to type bomb Nathaniel and he's going to type bomb again. He's still side by side into the chicanes. Into the swimming pool they go. And no, didn't make the move happen into Radian. No, still under the pressure, and Nathaniel is still fast. When is Nathaniel going to make the move? It's the final lap of the race. Can Nathaniel get ahead of Väisänen, or will the Red Bull driver Philippe Verhaeren have other jokes aside him? And Nathaniel is looking, Nathaniel is trying. Is Xiaolei going to make the move? No. Can Nathaniel get past? As Roy has closed up to Van der Steen, but I think it's too late for that to happen. As we get to the under bridge, let's see. On the tunnel section. Is Nathaniel close enough to make anything happen? No, I don't think so. And even Philip Verhaeren is closing up but not making anything. But this guy, Wesley van der Steen from Belgium, has done enough to win today's Monaco Grand Prix. Jason Roy will come home second. Riley Svensson will come home third. And this battle is ain't over. Can Väisänen hold up to this 8th place to still have the lead? Robin Kaiser will finish 4th. And yes, Väisänen will finish 8th, and that means there is 6 points between Robin Kaiser and Eetu Väisänen. What a race. What a ending. Wow.
Yeah, who would have thought after Miami that both drivers are only separated between 6 points now?
That was a lot of action. I need to now chill down. That was a lot of action. Oh my god, the ending was crazy for this race, for this one. Who said Monaco is boring? This wasn't boring.
Me?
This wasn't boring. And yeah, here is the full race results then. Wesley van der Steen wins. Wesley van der Steen wins. Jason Roy comes home second. Riley Svensson is third, and Eetu Väisänen will have his championship lead still. Both Mercedes on the points. So a very good race by Mercedes to get both cars, and McLaren had a good race, and Williams is outside the points. Eigen even didn't score any points. And Kevu is out of the points as well, so that means Kevu's streak of 9 races now in the top 10 has ended. Same with Eigen. Eigen has keeping a streak now from Abu Dhabi last year. Going into the Drivers' Championship then, Eetu Väisänen will lead by 4 points. So 4 points between Eetu Väisänen and Robin Geisner. Can we believe it? This championship fight is getting even more closer now. Eren Eigen now drops down to third. Wesley van der Steen moves 3 places up to 4th now. Zhao Lei will be 5th. Jason Roy, after losing his win, will be 6th. Quarter Kevu moves down 2 positions to 7th. Michi Barador 8th. Lucas Wright is up to 9th now after having a good weekend. And Philip Verhaeren will enter top 10. What a race. What a weekend.
What an exciting race. What a championship.
And Afonso Cassinho is still pointless. The only one that doesn't have points in this championship. Everyone else, even Sam Fact got more points. What a weekend. Going into the Constructors' Championship then. Ferrari will take the lead. He's level on points with Williams. 1 point behind Audi. Wow. Then another few points behind McLaren. Then it's Red Bull and Mercedes at the same points. Again, 4 teams at the same points. Can we believe it? This championship is going to be interesting for the constructors. Wow.
Not only for the constructors, Kevin.
Yeah, for both championships we are on round 8 now. The Monaco Grand Prix was round 8. The next race is the Spanish Grand Prix. So an interesting race to say at least. Aston Martin gains another 8 positions. So they're closing up on Alpine. So Aston has started gaining positions. But yeah, what a race we had today. I hope everyone who joined us enjoyed this race as much as we did. We had to enjoy it, we didn't have a choice. Thank you Robin Gainer and Kenny Charter for joining me on the commentary box as usual.
Yes, indeed, Kevo. It was a pleasure to be here again, and see you at Barcelona.
Yep. Kenny Charter is not going to answer us because he's already gone from the.
He's
He's already gone from the commentary box, so we don't even.
Yeah, he didn't want to stay here till the end.
Yep, he's gone already to talk with the drivers, I think, on the podium. The next race is Barcelona. So Barcelona is in a week time actually. Barcelona will happen in a week's time, so we will see you all there. And after that, after Spain, what race is after Spain? Is it, if I'm correct, it should be Austria. Yes, it is. The next 3 races that we will have on the calendar is Spain. So we're going to Barcelona in a week's time. Then after 2 weeks we will go to Austria and then Silverstone, which will be the home of this F1CC. So all we have to say now is we will see you all on Barcelona. Thank you for joining us. From me, Kevin Warstein, from Robin Gaynor and Kenny Charter, it's goodbye and see you again another time.
Bye bye.